All right, folks, today we have a C5 Corvette. This one's a 1998, and we're gonna be taking it for a spin. It comes in this beautiful red, almost a burgundy, and man, it's just a beautiful car. It has the white convertible top on there, and it's just absolutely stunning. This car is bone stock, garage kept, and you can just tell from the way it looks. This specific model has the 17-inch wheels that come in this silver that just absolutely complements the body of the car beautifully. The quad tip exhaust sounds amazing. This car has the LS1 motor. The LS1 motor is creating 345 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. Let's get into it and see what I think. So stepping in, you can see that the seating position is quite low. Let's get the AC going. There we go. We'll go cold. This specific car has under 58,000 miles, and that's pretty great for, a 1998. If you're interested in test driving this specific car or would like to find out more details, contact Ryan's Auto Sales and he will get you a test drive or give you more info on this car. All right, so let's get rolling. First impressions, this thing is smooth. So very smooth, comfortable leather seats. Seating position is nice. I feel like I'm low to the ground and I feel like I'm in full control of the vehicle, which is a feeling I always love. Steering feels pretty nice, very direct. There's not much play, as you can see. If you even move just a bit, that's where you're going. This specific one is priced just under $19,000, which is a great value for anybody who's looking for, a fun weekend car that can just absolutely rip. So we'll get on it just a bit here. Wow, effortless power, under 3,000 RPMs. This thing just gets you right to speed, no questions. Very comfortable. This car is easier to drive than you would think. Wow, that guy's just absolutely flying in that Jeep truck. Man. Torque coming in at 350 and you feel every bit of it. Going into a corner. Handle's nice. The car feels a lot bigger than you would think. Fender to fender is pretty wide, so this is a big car. This leather steering wheel feels nice, although I do wish that there was a bit more bolstering around this section, around the 10 and 2. All right, we got a little bit of a straightaway here. Oh my God, so much torque. Wind noise at speed, it's there, but you're not really thinking about it. All these Indiana bumps, all these road bumps, it's just absorbing like it's nothing. This car is a lot more comfortable than you would think. It feels crisp, it feels refined and focused, but it doesn't feel loose and sloppy, which is sometimes the trade-off that you find yourself in. Man, the low end torque in this car is just insane. V8 just sings, man. This is one of the most iconic cars really out there on the road. I feel like everybody has a uncle or a grandparent or a neighbor, a teacher, somebody they know drives one of these cars and absolutely loves it. And I think there's a bit of a stigma, right? There's a stereotype that these cars are old man cars or something like that, but they're truly fun to drive. You know, they're good cruisers. They have good power, and stigma or not, as a younger guy myself, I would be interested in a car like this. And I don't think that the stereotype should deter you. All right, let's give this thing a little pull. Woo! Yeah, man, she moves. This is a comfortable car to cruise in. Wow. Oh my God. And I'm really not even ringing it out. 350 pound-feet of torque is a lot more than it sounds like. You see a car nowadays, you see the C8 Corvette and similar cars coming out with, you know, 600 plus horsepower, and you think, oh, you know, that old 90s Corvette, that's probably not that fast. But when you get behind the wheel, I mean, you realize that this is probably more power than most people are gonna need, right? Transmission doesn't shift the quickest, and that's all right. That's one aspect where you can definitely feel it's an older car. I think that this generation is also one of the best looking generations of the Corvette. It's simple, it's sleek, and kind of an ageless design. You know, it's not gonna go out of style anytime soon, that's for sure. So much torque. And the value is there on a car like this. Under $20,000, you know, the LS1 is a super reliable motor. You see people putting them in dang near anything, just because, you know, you can put miles on an LS1 and it's gonna be fine. You can race these. You can race the LS1 motor and it's gonna be fine. It's not gonna blow up on you. It's a reliable car, but if you just want to use it as a weekend car, this thing can last you decades. And I mean, obviously this one has. Mid-20s on the highway. I think it's rated about 23 and 15 in the city, so you're not gonna be driving it in the city much. You're gonna be taking it out on road trips and cruising and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you want to take a road trip in this car, there's a decent amount of space. Not a lot, but you can. Feels pretty quick, especially in a car that's this light and this small. Yeah, it really pulls. Feels great. Once again, I didn't realize how great of a grand touring car that this would be. It feels phenomenal when you're just cruising around. I could drive you could send me off on a 10-hour road trip in this car, great. Has enough power for me to have some fun, but more importantly, it's nice and comfortable. I would probably bring, you know, an aux adapter or something like that. But, you know, besides that, there's really nothing that I feel like I'm missing in this car. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of modern features, but how much of that do we really need, right? So let's get this video wrapped up. My final impressions are that this car is awesome. I mean, if you're interested in purchasing one of these, don't hesitate, go take one for a test drive, and you will not regret it. Just all around awesome automobile. So once again, if you have any questions or would like to give this vehicle a test drive, head on over to Ryan's Auto and he will get you set up.